Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm your host, Lasan Faye, and today I am actually coming to you in post-filming commentary because, well, my computer decided to update and completely change all of my defaults, and somehow my microphone that I've had as my default microphone for, well, as long as I've had the computer, was no longer my default microphone, and so none of my vocal audio recorded. Lovely. So unfortunately these next several episodes are going to be post-commentary me. But you know, I've slept since I filmed these episodes, so I don't entirely remember everything. To be perfectly honest, at least like not some of the fine details. But anyways, today we are on this planet. Gotta check out an objective. Did some cannon sniping. Yeah, this is actually the mission objective. Because I've been helping out my friends on my crew. I've already made Garrison Tolly happy, so you know, Wrex I think actually may have been the first one to come to me with an issue. And, of course, he's the last one at making happy. Alright, but here we are, in the building with the pirates.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
Great. Let's go get it. And, of course, I walk right out of the building. Because cutscenes and turning your character around and completely realigning where people are. That's a thing. And both of those sides of this hallway look very similar. Alright, now, where's a pirate I can shoot? I would really like one that I can shoot, please. Crap, I sent Caden for it. Caden, don't go for it. Wrex, you go for it. Wrex is tankier. Wrex, go for it. Please? Pretty please? Thank you.
Engaging target.
Oh, it feels so good.
Our shield!
Hold the line! Jammers
Go, go, go!
Oh yeah, that's the one who's actually supposed to be killing. Oh, of course. God, my pistol does not do nearly enough damage now that I'm looking at it. Probably means, well, anything. While I wait for the shields to recharge my very non-existent shields, because I should clearly use barrier more, as I'm seeing in hindsight. But yeah, I probably should actually start improving my pistol skill a bit.
Go, go, go!
Why do you guys recharge your shields so quickly? It's annoying. It's really annoying. Here, go float. Don't do anything. Just float and let me shoot you. Become like one of those little clay pigeons that someone says pull, and then you get shot. Alright, was there one up there?
Go, go, go!
Oh, hey, there was. Cool. Did I see that correctly? That singularity range also hit the guy below?
Enemy is everywhere!
Alright, that was worth it. Alright.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, because you're totally going to walk and move around well after someone shot you in the knee. I suppose technically you had shields. God, I should not have taken cover there. Anyways. Yep, there's
Go,
the
go,
shields.
go!
Recharging again. Y'all get those back way.
Lost shields.
Oh, get wrecked. Just get wrecked.
Dead and done, just the way I like 'em.
Indeed, Wrex. Alright, let's go get your armor. Surely it's in here. This is the door I'm close to. That's how this works, right? Ah, yes. Haven't cleared out the inventory. We're gonna see a lot of these. I do try. Here we go. Could I metagel stuff? Yes. Am I using metagel? Not really. So clearly getting a bunch of credits I'm never gonna use is much better. Cause yeah. That's always helpful. Alright, but now let's check up here. Because surely, now that I've gone through one room, the actual item that I'm in search of will be in the last room I check. Right? That's just laws of gaming when it comes to looting for a quest, especially when you're looking for a specific item. Right? Everyone know what I'm talking about? At least this one was easy.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
Hey, but it's your piece of crap.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Aww. Wrex touches his grandfather's armor. His expression, thoughtful perhaps? Croaking are hard to read. Then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. Aw, Wrex is an old softy. Yeah. Like, to be honest, Wrex may actually be my favorite companion in Mass Effect 1. I don't know if I said that the first time I played this game, but I've come to realize, no, I like having him around. He also has some of the best dialogue. But yeah, so we're done with that. And now we get out of that pit. And one little anomaly area, some debris, but you know, climbing mountains, maybe I don't do that anymore. That just tends to make me angry with the mountain. Besides, the map certainly made this look like a much flatter road than what it is. Oh wait, there's the flatness. There's totally a thresher maw out there, isn't there? Oh yeah, I forgot about the floating container. No idea. I lost track of it when I went over there. Needless to say, I'm avoiding most of the wide open area. Because as much as this Shepard doesn't have my last Shepard's issues with thresher maws, I still prefer to avoid them when possible. Because I still do not like thresher maws. See? Floating little pocket, not there anymore. But that does look like a medal on the radar. which I will get after. I am way too stubborn sometimes. Alright, going after debris first? I think I did debris first. God, I did not choose the right path at all. Mistakes were made. I'm so glad I am personally not in the Mako. Because, yeah, I would make my chiropractor very rich. Excuse me.
Redeploying.
So, anyways, yeah, let's do this. Maybe. I think I get. Oh no, I got very lucky. That was a really annoying one. Sometimes with those, like, you can just get really, really bad RNG with where they put the walls. But sometimes you can get really good RNG with it. And to be perfectly honest, it's why I prefer the hacking mini games in ME2 compared to ME1. Yeah, so let's make our way back up here through all the bumpiness. Just that way we can get our medal. Yep, that was totally parked. It totally was not moving when I got out. See, this is what I mean. That was a much easier setup. Alright, and over there for funsies. But, you know, since there is supposed to be a flatter corridor, let's ride along that rather than riding through the mountain. So I'll be honest, the Mako controls. There are days where I like the fact that they kind of changed it so that way forward was always whatever direction you were pointing. Like, I really appreciate that when there's all that jumbling, like what happens up a mountain. But then in other situations,
I'm on my way.
like when I'm in cannon mode and I'm trying to avoid enemy projectiles, I prefer the other control set, and I don't know, I'm kind of sad that there's no quick toggle between them. If someone comes out with a mod for that, let me know. Okay. Yeah, I just got unlucky there. Well, unlucky with my timing. Alright, back in. We're done. We're done. Stop pointing at Wrex. Thank you. Alright, back to the Normandy. Alright, back here. Let's go check in. Because this'll be important. Surely Wrex has something to say, right? Some words of wisdom. Potentially some other gratitude. Who am I kidding? It's Wrex. He's said his gratitude. Still, worth checking.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
Never, Wrex.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Indeed.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
Color me shocked.
I guess
that he
even
was an
politicians
ass.
have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
Aha!
Were you afraid of her?
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
Which one of you made it first?
It was a tie. I brought back his head. She got the rest of him.
Hey,
As far as I know,
you know, it works.
we both got paid. Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
And then...
So what did you do?
Well, I wasn't going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd
How
fight.
gentlemanly.
She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders.
Smart.
She always was a bit of a soft.
Just like you.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station. Used my entire store of ammunition. Had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone. Life support was failing. But I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
I assume the Asari Commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut.
Very specific.
So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
See, you're a softie too.
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
Smart.
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes.
You know?
Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are
And
credits.
consistent pay is important.
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
Wrex. Alright. Let's see, what to do. What to do. You know? I think, yep. Time for some inventory management. Yeah. Ugh. I apologize. This may not be the most interesting of content. After all. Because trying to manage your inventory is a pain. It's a huge, massive pain in the tuchus. Like, seriously. And it gets annoying that we have to do stuff like this fairly regularly. Now, should I do this probably more between episodes? Maybe. But then y'all don't get to see all the choices I make necessarily. But let's see what people have. Because honestly, clearly, I need a better pistol personally. Not that I'm gonna get it. That's an improvement. Good damage, good accuracy. Really just want better heat sink. That's a better balance, I think. Less cooldown time. And later less reload time. It helps so much. And of course, my mouse decides, oh yeah, I know you only clicked me once, but I'm gonna double click. I don't know why my mouse decides to do that on occasion. I really don't. Alright, but we're gonna isolate a lot of guns. So that way we can get rid of them. Because really, ultimately, that's what's taking up a good chunk of all my inventory space. Well, that and the mods. I really need to go through the mods and properly equip them for the characters that I use them on. But, you know, I say that now in hindsight because, as the phrase goes, hindsight is 20/20. Thankfully, that's a ratio and not the year. Yeah, because that was better gun. Oh. Yes, I do appreciate the fact that in Mass Effect 1, even if you weren't necessarily proficient with a gun, you could still use it. Because, man, I would really miss using snipers so much. Oh, they're my favorite. Alright, and who's next? I think... Did we tell you Wrex next? Wrex, just because I take him out more often, and I'm more likely to throw him on the front lines. So he gets priority on the good shotgun. But on the upside, like, if I remember correctly, yeah, because it's better for me to transfer those than to not. Yep, there was a Katana 8. So I think eventually I noticed that while I was scrolling through. And came back and got rid of the 7. Yep, there's the 8. And goodbye to the 7, because these two, Wrex and Tali, those are my shotgun users. And they deserve it. Wrex especially. He is my up-close and personal specialist. Alright. Tali, let's... Actually, was this a better gun? No, it wasn't. I actually had already given you a good one. Alright, now it's shotguns dealt with. Yeah, no. We'll leave you with the bad. Sniper, you're never gonna use your sniper rifle. I get more money selling off the others. Alright, so next up... do we cover pistols next? Or assault rifles? Because Liara probably needs an upgrade. Caden probably needs an upgrade. Alright. But Caden at least can, in fact, wield... Wow, the word... assault rifles, there. That's the word I was looking for. So... Let's see. I was trying to see if I could find something that made me happier. And the answer, unfortunately, was... No. Spectre gun made me happy. Yep. And, oh yeah, biotic amps. Trying to find good armor, or new good armor for Shepard was and probably I think still is a pain. I don't remember finding something that I was really happy with at the end of the day. Yeah, because with a pistol you don't necessarily need to shoot a lot. And over to Caden, where I also... yeah, see, I was like, alright, I've put you in last place on your other primary weapon. I will give you a good shotgun. And Garrus already had Crossfire 8, so he's actually already in pretty good condition. Weapons-wise. I swear, I need, like, a lookup table that just sits off to the side that tells me, oh hey, these are what your characters have equipped, and, like, what all the stats are, so that when I go into the shop I can actually compare for everyone and not just whoever I happen to have in my party at the time. Is there a mod that does that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, with this, I was like, yeah, maybe. I did. Because the shield and damage protection outweighed, like, the small decrease in, the tech biotic protection. Yeah. Give Tali a Geth gun. She totally would use it too. Unfortunately, don't have any good armor for you. Actually, do I have better heavy armor for you? I don't think I do. Except that. That's like an overall improvement. I think the reason why I hesitated there is because it was medium armor. And for some reason, I was under the impression that Caden could wear medium armor for a small period of time. Yeah, that fixed itself right quick. And honestly, the change to... yeah, that was also a worthwhile upgrade. The change to the Phoenix armor was probably worthwhile for him. And Wrex. Well, you know. Now that we've done all of that, you know, it's worthwhile
Let's see what you've got.
To go ahead.
You bet, Commander.
And exchange things. Sell it all off. That way I don't get notices every time I pick something up. But yeah, I've got a bit of an excess at the moment. And clearly I need to look at my upgrades at some point. But that point is not this episode. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for tuning into this episode today. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.